Hey guys, just wanted to hop on here and let you know that we're going to be taking a break this Sunday so that we can focus on the words from General Conference. Right now, we're in between the Sunday morning and Sunday afternoon session, and it's been so spiritually uplifting. And I'm just so grateful for the gospel of Jesus Christ and so incredibly grateful that we have the opportunity to listen to the words of the prophet and apostles. We had our billboards put up in Salt Lake City this last week, and it's been so cool. I was interviewing somebody, and the episode will come out here shortly in the next week or two, but he mentioned how he wished he would have had the podcast while he was going through his faith crisis. It was the perfect timing because we posted those billboards, and I know you all know that we have ads on the podcast and we sell merch, and every single dollar that we've made from ads and merch is what went into paying for those billboards. And we've also had some people that have donated money so that we were able to do the billboards. And some people have asked how they can donate. You can go to our website, www.comebackpodcast.org, to donate if you want to. We have a Venmo there for the podcast. Our whole purpose in doing this is just to spread hope for people who are maybe struggling with their testimony, or give hope to families who have family members who have left the church. And it's pretty crazy to see how my perspective has changed on them stepping away from the church, and how I look at it differently now. Like after hearing all of these stories of people on the podcast who have left and come back, the way that I approach it is different. And I understand that Heavenly Father has a plan for all of us. And sometimes it takes a refiner's fire for us to go through. And the best thing we can do is to stay at the tree. I just feel so incredibly grateful for the opportunity to be the host of this podcast and help get these stories out into the world, because they're so important. Whenever I have people in my life who come to me with stories of people who are struggling with their testimony, I always think, oh my gosh, you should listen to this episode, or you should listen to this episode. So I just feel so incredibly grateful that I'm able to play a little part in getting these stories out into the world. Also, if you want to support the podcast, we also have merch that's available. It helps promote the podcast. Lauren and I would love to thank everybody for spreading the word about the podcast. I can't even tell you guys how many emails and DMs and just how many messages we get from people that say, this is changing my life. Your podcast has brought me back to the church. I'm coming back to the church because of this podcast, and there is truly no greater feeling ever than to be able to just have all of these messages come in and to have it make such an impact on people. A couple other things. I am going to be having a baby in about 2 months-ish. So we will be taking a little break during that time, but we will try to keep the episodes recording so that it's not too long of a break. Just wanted to say how much we love and appreciate everybody that listens to the podcast, everybody that supports the podcast. I feel like it is truly the Lord's work, what we're doing. And it means so much to me that I can be just a little piece of what we're doing. And I know Lauren feels the exact same way. So thank you all. I hope you're having an amazing conference weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you so much for being a supporter of the Comeback Podcast and listening to our episodes. It would mean so much to us if you would like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It helps other people be able to find us, and we want to share this message to everyone.